What's up, guys? Welcome to Trilogy. Effect, I'm Trilogy. Today we're going to be going over just a random video. I was just eating cereal, talking to my friend about what the best cereals were. And I was like, you know what? What are the most popular cereals? Because I always see those memes like, who's keeping Raisin Bran in, in business? And it's just always some random person in the comments talking about, I love Raisin Bran. Well, if you like Raisin Bran with that stale cornflake flavor, I don't want you on my team, man. But anyways, I'm Trilogy with Trilogy Effect. We do lots of list videos, top 10 videos, gaming, manga, all kinds of stuff like that. Today, we just happen to be talking about cereal. We do have other food content on the channel. With that said, we're going to be ranking this from top 10 most popular cereal. Hate to say this isn't really my opinion. It's just based off of what I found throughout my research on what are the most popular cereals. So starting off with number 10, we're going to have it's a tie between Cheerios, and these are just regular Cheerios. So throughout my research, certain cereals have multiple variations, like Captain Crunch has the peanut butter, they have the all berries, they have the default flavor. Cheerios has the berry one, they have the no sugar one, they have the honey nut one. So, we just got different variations. But for number 10, if we were keeping the Cheerio variations separate, number 10 would be home to the regular Cheerios along with Life cereal. Life cereal? That's what y'all like out here? Like, come on now. Some people actually eat cereal to be healthy, but I want to enjoy my little bowl of cereal, especially since most of the time I eat cereal, it's not even for breakfast. It's like a snack, it's something easy, quick, something to eat. But Life cereal, man, like, look at this. Look at that, it looks so boring, boy. And this is probably the original flavor because nobody said any variation. So, it's just like it's like a multi-grain Chex cereal. Like, no, if this was my personal list, it wouldn't even be on here, man. It wouldn't have made the cut. So Cheerios, back in the day, my dad and my mom used to force us to be healthy. They used to throw us on the Cheerios like, ugh, don't nobody want these Cheerios, man. You had to throw the sugar in it, and it didn't mix well. So, it was a whole mess. So that's number 10. Moving on to number 9, we're going to have what I have in my house currently, Apple Jacks. I like Apple Jacks a lot. Apple Jacks probably makes my personal top 3, if not top 5. There's just something about, the apple and the cinnamon and the texture and, the colors, the green and orange, like, those don't really go together, but when you think of green and orange, you think of Apple Jacks. So personally, like I said, it's not my favorite cereal, but I don't eat a lot of cereal, so whenever I run out of cereal, I try to get a new flavor. It's gonna last me for a while. This time I'm working on Apple Jacks. I do mess with Apple Jacks. The commercials used to be hilarious. And so for number 9, we have Apple Jacks. Number 8, this is gonna be the Rice Krispie cereal above Apple Jacks. Yeah, that's crazy right there. The Rice Krispie cereal, you put the milk in there and you could listen to it pop. Boy, that's a gimmick, man. There's no flavor in the Rice Krispie cereal. But here it is. Number 7 is going to be Fruit Loops. Now, I could stand by Fruit Loops. You can't go wrong with a fruity tasting anything, like a citrus fruit, tropical fruit, fruit punch. It doesn't matter. We love fruit here. The humans love fruit. Everybody loves fruit. I don't know nobody who says they don't like fruit. There's so many different types of fruit. Somebody likes fruit out there. And you know what? Fruit and milk, it just doesn't sound right, Unless you're thinking of like a smoothie. You put milk in your smoothie sometimes, but milk and fruit, it just doesn't sound right, but it's good. Fruit Loops go hard. Are they better than Apple Jacks in my opinion? It's close. It's close. It really just depends on the mood. Fruit Loops have that fruity taste, and then Apple Jacks, even though it's apple, it has more of a cinnamon flavor to it. So they're different. I think it's pretty close. I think I would probably go with Apple Jacks, but it is close for me personally. Up next, this is where we would put Honey Nut Cheerios if we're not combining the basically the data points. So I did research and then I kept track of the chart. It's really not that complicated, but I don't feel like explaining it. But if we keep the different variations of Cheerios separate, number 6 is going to be Honey Nut Cheerios. Now, this is usually the best we could hope for as kids. We wanted regular Cheerios, like Honey Nut Cheerios, but we always ended up with the OG, high, good for your cholesterol Cheerios. These are the ones we wanted. It's like, compromise with me, man. I know you're not gonna get us Captain Crunch. I know you're not gonna get us Frosted Flakes, man, but get the Honey Nut Cheerios. You know what I'm saying? They over here giving us some regular Cheerios, boy. Honey Nut Cheerios go hard. I have respect for them, maybe because I was forced to eat Honey Nut Cheerios, you know. But we mess with Honey Nut Cheerios around here, man. Up next, number 5, Frosted Flakes. I can't believe Frosted Flakes is only at number 5. This should be much higher. This is no doubt my favorite cereal or my number 2. It's really a toss-up, but it's really hard for me to say. Frosted Flakes is really good. I mean, they're great. You know Tony the Tiger. Everybody knows Frosted Flakes, and I get it. They're just regular cornflakes, but it's just something about Frosted Flakes that tastes so good, you know? I can't even put it into words. I was a weird kid, you know? I liked Frosted Flakes a lot. And you know what? One day I was eating cereal. I had to catch the bus for school or whatever. I didn't finish my Frosted Flakes. I threw it in the fridge. When I got home, that thing was soggy. But you know what? It sure did taste good. And from then on out, from every once in a while, I would just throw my Frosted Flakes in the fridge. When I got home, it would be a nice soggy snack. And I know, don't discredit my taste off of what I'm telling you. This is a secret between you and me, man. The Frosted Flakes soggy edition, man, get out of here. That's classic, boy. Classic. Up next for number 4, we're going to have Frosted Flakes, which, ta-da, I know Frosted Flakes. I said, up next for number 4, we're going to have Captain Crunch, which, ta-da, I know I said Frosted Flakes was my favorite cereal, but it's a tie between Captain Crunch and Frosted Flakes. Like, don't make me pick, man. Don't make me pick. And Captain Crunch, I assume that this isn't including different variations. Like, this is just the default flavor, but they've got so many flavors. They got the all berries. You know, they got the ones with the marshmallows. We got the regular ones. We got the peanut butter ones. It's just, take your pick, man. And then Frosted Flakes, they also have some different variations, but nobody eats those. We only eat the regular Frosted Flakes, man. So if I had to pick, I think I might give Captain Crunch the edge up if we're including those variations, just because that Captain Crunch is going to give you a little bit more variety. You know, they have more flavors. They're both really good. And you know what? The list should stop here. But you guys, there's 3 more cereals that apparently the world likes better than the best flavors. I don't get it. But here you go. Listen to this, man. Number 3, Lucky Charms. Boy, Lucky Charms suck, man. The marshmallows aren't even good. The cereal has no flavor to it, man. All you're depending on is the marshmallows, and there's never enough marshmallows. Don't talk to me about Lucky Charms being above Frosted Flakes, Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch. It just makes no sense that Fruity Pebbles, I'm sorry, I said Fruity Pebbles, Lucky Charms is this high on the list. It makes no sense. They shouldn't be here. It doesn't make any sense that this flavor is so high on the list. But here it is. And number 2, for number 2, listen, this is another one of those things. I'm doing this weird thing on my list. Number 2, if you're including Frosted Flakes and Cornflakes, because they are both cornflakes and they're both Kellogg's, you know, one's just frosted and one's unfrosted, this is the true home to Frosted Flakes, or at least cornflakes. You know, you include both of them together. Frosted Flakes would be number 2, but I decided to keep them separate on this list just because not a lot of cereals have variations, so I don't know if that would be fair, you know? I guess that's not my fault. That's Kellogg's, General Mills, all those cereal guys. They did control that kind of stuff. But if we combine both of those cornflakes, they would be number 2, which makes sense because Frosted Flakes go hard. Frosted Flakes go hard, man. But since we're not doing that, the true winner in number 2 is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, which, okay, I can give you some props for Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Yeah, I can't speak. I can give you some props for this one. This is a decent cereal all around. We respect them. But number 2, yeah, I don't know about all that, man. You're taking it a little too far, you know? I mean, Cinnamon French Toast might be a top 10 cereal. But top 2? I don't know, man. I'm not seeing the vision. I am not seeing the vision. And finally, before we get to number 1, I want to say if you've enjoyed this video in any way, please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know down below, what's your favorite cereal? What do you think about this list? Trust me, I did the research. And it's not my opinion, you know, but maybe if this video does good enough, I mean, small YouTube over here, but if it does decent, I might do a video with my own personal opinions, my own top 10, because I definitely don't agree with this list. And before we get to number 1, let's go ahead and go over some honorable mentions. These were ones that came close to the top 10, but didn't quite crack it. Fruity Pebbles. I accidentally said Fruity Pebbles earlier. Sorry, spoiler alert. Fruity Pebbles makes the honorable mention list, which Fruity Pebbles suck, man. You have like 30 seconds to eat your cereal. You pour the Fruity Pebbles in there, you pour the milk in there. By the time you put the milk in the fridge, you grab your bowl, you grab a spoon, you sit down, your cereal is soggy already, man. And I know what I said about the Frosted Flakes, man. That's the only soggy cereal, man. And you know, I don't even do that all the time. You know, it's just like every once in a while thing, you know, guilty pleasure. Fruity Pebbles, honorable mentions, buddy. Up next is Special K, man. This is the type of stuff my mom's was eating, man. Special K. Yeah, I know there's a theme of cornflakes. People like cornflakes, and then they have those dry strawberries in there, man. I get it's supposed to be healthy, but Special K, man, that's just seems boring, you know? Like, you start your day and you just decide you're not going to do nothing spontaneous today. You're not going to get nothing amazing. You just, Special K, man, nah. Up next, and this is if we're not keeping Frosted Flakes and Cornflakes together. Cornflakes did make the honorable mentions list, so they were close to making the top 10 on their own, but they didn't quite make it. So Cornflakes, this is like getting Cheerios, you know what I'm saying? Instead of the Honey Nut Cheerios, this is how I feel like Cornflakes would taste. Like, get that away from me, man. We didn't even have to eat that in the Army, man. We had better cereal than that, so do not give me no Cornflakes, man. And even worse than Cornflakes, the last cereal on the honorable mentions list is Mini Wheats. The Wheaties? Come on, man. Mini Wheats stink, man. All of them shredded wheat cereals suck, man. Mini Wheats, I don't understand, man. You should have seen how long the list of cereals I had. I was like, dang, it's really this much cereals? It was like 30, 40 different cereals that I had to do on this research. So the fact that these cereals are on the honorable mentions, yes, they didn't make the top 10, but hey, somebody out there is enjoying these cereals, you know? And with that said, we're gonna go ahead and get to number 1. You've waited, drum roll. Number 1, if we were keeping Honey Nut Cheerios and Cheerios together, boom. Cheerios would be number 1. It's the most popular cereal out there. Cheerios. That's if we're keeping Cheerios and Honey Nut Cheerios together. But we're not. You know what I said at the beginning of the video, man? With those stale cornflakes? Apparently, Raisin Bran is the most popular cereal out there right now. Raisin Bran? Raisin Bran? That makes no sense. But the stats don't lie. The research backs it up. Raisin Bran is the number 1 cereal out there as far as popularity goes. It's probably one of the healthier ones. But you know what? That cereal stinks, man. Give me something sweet, man. Give me something unhealthy. Raisin Bran, it just doesn't do it for me, man. But you know what? Thank you for sticking to the end, man. I hope you enjoyed this top 10 cereal list. I know it's random, but hey, now you know what the top 10 cereals are. Hey, go ahead, let me know down below if you like this video. If you want to see more content like this, what's your favorite cereal? And stay tuned to the channel. Please subscribe. We're still growing. And I will catch you guys next time. Trilogy out. Peace.
I love the hustle, man. I be feeling like one of them ball playing, like Bird, Magic or something. But if I leave, the fans still gonna love me, man?